Welcome to Unseen Aircrafts, a thrilling realm where the mysteries of aviation come to life. In today's video, we'll delve into a captivating collection of exclusive events, uncovering the unseen wonders that push the boundaries of the sky. Get ready to explore extraordinary phenomena as we reveal how these incredible aerial feats happen right before our eyes. When the pilot realized the landing gear wasn't coming down, he had no choice but to pull off a belly landing. And the wild part? It turned out so smooth, it was like the plane was just casually sliding into a parking spot. Better than some normal landings. If a belly landing is that smooth, imagine trying to land with just one wheel. That's like trying to ride a unicycle with a jet engine strapped to it. Sure, a skilled pilot could pull it off, but let's be real. Eventually, that single wheel's gonna give up, and it's back to belly sliding. It's like starting with style and ending with a skid. Landing on one wheel is tough, but touching down on a tiny platform on top of a moving car, that's next level, superhero stuff. A pilot would need the precision of a brain surgeon, the reflexes of a fighter pilot, and maybe a touch of daredevil DNA. Qualifications? Try a PhD in physics-defying stunts, and a minor in keeping calm while doing the impossible. Will it take off? The suspense is real. We're all sitting here, holding our breath. And then, wait, what? It actually lifted? I thought for sure we were about to witness the world's biggest belly flop into the ocean. But nope, that pilot pulled a miracle out of nowhere. Forget the sonic boom for a second. Did anyone else see how close that plane was to smacking into the bridge ahead? Let's take a moment to applaud the incredible skill of rescue pilots. I mean, imagine hovering a plane over snow, just chilling there long enough for them to get the patient on board without sinking, spinning, or creating a snowstorm. It's like balancing on a cloud while performing a life-saving magic trick. What a move! Pulling off from a boat in huge waves! It's like the pilot looked at the ocean having a temper tantrum and said, "Nah, I got this." One minute they're dodging monster waves, the next they're soaring away like it's just a regular day at the office. That's some serious ocean ninja level flying. And this, folks, is why you should never stroll behind a big jet engine. Unless you want to see a 2-ton car turn into an airborne acrobat and get flung 50 feet like it's nothing. Those engines don't just roar, they'll send anything in their wake on the world's wildest roller coaster ride. Is it a homemade helicopter or an auto gyro? Drop your thoughts in the comments. But honestly, all I know is that the thrill of soaring in an open cockpit is like nothing else. It's like riding a motorcycle in the sky. The wind in your hair, the world below, and the sheer joy of flight make every second unforgettable. If precision were a person, this pilot would be named Precise. Just imagine the challenge of maneuvering a helicopter to connect those transmission towers from the bottom to the top. It's like trying to thread a needle while standing in front of a fan. If you think it's easy, give it a try and see how many times you miss the target. Although this pilot makes it look effortless. Whoa, that's way too close for comfort, especially for an old plane like that. What a perfect drop for an epic dog chase. It's like the pilot timed it just right. Dog hits the ground and boom, instant pursuit mode activated. Landing a helicopter on a ship during a heavy storm has to be one of the most nerve-wracking challenges a pilot can face. It's not just about skill, it's about keeping calm when everything around you is pure chaos. With the ship pitching and rolling, the pilot has to be precise, like threading a needle while riding a roller coaster. That's how insanely close firefighting helicopters get to the water when they're scooping up a load. They skim right above the surface, practically dipping their toes in, just to suck up water from the source. Then, in a heroic swoop, they fly off to dump it on wildfires, battling flames with precision and bravery. It's like watching a real-life action movie. If firefighting helicopters get close, firefighting planes take it to the next level, scooping water while literally skimming the surface like a boat. It's like these planes briefly turn into amphibious marvels, gliding across the water to scoop up their payload before soaring back into the sky to fight the fire. It's part flight, part sail, and 100% awesome. What a perfect illusion! For a second, it really looks like the propellers are dropping down, like they're slowly deflating or melting right off the plane. It's the kind of trick that makes you do a double take, wondering if gravity just decided to take a break and mess with your mind. If you thought flying cars were just the stuff of comic books and sci-fi movies, think again. This right here will make you rethink everything. The future has officially arrived, and it's not just in theaters. It's taking off right in front of your eyes. Even with triple wings, this plane won't save itself from tipping over if you don't have the right skills. Those extra wings might help with lift, but if you don't know how to handle it, you're just one gust of wind away from a disaster. That had to be one of the most terrifying moments of her career as a pilot. You can only imagine the heart-pounding adrenaline rush, but her skill and calm under pressure saved the day. She pulled it off like a pro and brought the plane down safely. It never crossed my mind that planes could drift on water either. But watching that smooth turn, it's like the plane decided to show off some secret boat skills. Who knew a plane could pull off such a graceful water slide? Oh, for sure! Planes can drift on land too, and it's incredible to see such a big aircraft do that. Who knew these flying giants could bring such finesse to the ground as well?
Dad.
What the f is going on right now? Holy.
That's the beauty of huge highways. They're perfect for emergency landings. But seriously, why did the police have to pull the plane over and issue a speeding ticket? I mean, it's not like the pilot could just hit the brakes and say, "Sorry, officer, I was just trying to get to my gate." Imagine the conversation, "License and registration, please." And can you explain why you were flying at 150 knots on the highway? Big planes typically don't fly that low, but this pilot not only dipped below the norm, but also pulled off a sharp turn while still skimming the ground. If it weren't for the air show, that pilot would probably be facing a serious talk with the aviation authorities. Tree branches getting tangled in electric lines pose serious hazards for everyone below, and trying to cut them down from the ground can be risky business. That's why you need a skilled pilot to handle the job from the air. They swoop in like aerial superheroes, ensuring that those branches are dealt with safely, all while keeping everyone on the ground out of harm's way. It may look a bit tiny, but as long as it can fly, that's pretty amazing. What a short flight for something so expensive! No one would ever hesitate to toss their garbage in the bin if we all had planes like that one. Just imagine soaring through the skies with your trash, dropping it off in style. That's a solid blow to the wildfires. It's like nature's way of sending in reinforcements. With that kind of force, those flames don't stand a chance. You know what? If the helicopter blades slip on the ice, it could spell trouble. But not this time around. The pilot clearly had it under control, gliding smoothly without a hitch. That was way too close. If you blinked, you'd totally miss it. But here is another chance to gasp. It's one of those heart-stopping moments where everything hangs in the balance, and you're left wondering how they pulled it off without a hitch.